We're still hanging out with Mihlali Ndamase, who's joining us in studio at Channel Africa 1. This is The Upside. We are just enjoying soaking up all your energy and your fierceness, but also your beauty. What do the other women in your family look like? Because you are, I don't know if you're still the baby, but you were the baby. We need to know, is this genetics?
I think it is. It is. My mom is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, my mom is stunning. And do you know, my mom has the most perfect skin. And I always say to her, I wish I got that gene from you, because my mom, guys, there's no consistent skincare routine. She can use Vaseline, she can use sunlight. Her skin is absolutely perfect, and she's aging like red wine.
Wow. Speaking
like
of
fine
your mom,
wine.
How has it been working with her? What have you learned about it that you didn't know before? Because obviously you have a very close relationship with your mom. You love her down. You've seen her on all your YouTubes and on your content. But what's been different about this relationship and this venture?
Working with my mom has been absolutely eye-opening. She's actually a very diligent businesswoman. I think because obviously growing up, I saw her success and everything, that the impact she was having within the fashion industry during her time. But now she's taught me so much about business and entrepreneurship, because there's a lot of things that sometimes as creatives we slack on because we may have a team that overlooks everything. But now with opening a business, it's you own the business. You have to be 10 toes deep in and understand every single little detail of it. So she's really taught me a lot, and she's honestly basically holding the business together, because when I'm not here, she makes sure that everything is running smoothly. So she does all the day-to-day logistics. So I honestly genuinely appreciate her.
Girls to girls. Girls to girl, yeah. What was your favorite year in your 20s?
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm like so torn right now. Okay, my favorite year in my 20s, I would have to say, is 2024.
What was happening in 2024?
Wait, we're on 26 now, right?
Yes.
2024. It was the first time I ever attended. I worked with Qatar Airways and Formula One. I went to Monaco Grand Prix. And then Rihanna also flew me to LA for the Fenty event. I would have to say that is my absolute favorite year, because it was just like, I just got home from the F1 experience, and then I get an email that's like, you need to pack, you're going to LA for Rihanna. I'm like, okay. So work-wise, that was the year.
I will never forget the bath shots. I think it was
Singapore.
Yes. That photo broke the internet.
That was the first ever Formula One I attended, and who knew that it would then turn into work as well.
Chat to us about working with Rihanna and the Fenty team. What was that like, and what did you enjoy, and what did you take from that?
It was an absolutely amazing experience. I think geez, guys, people abroad are doing things. I mean, we're doing exceptionally well in South Africa, honestly, but I think the scale at which and what we do here is way grander overseas. And I mean, it's obviously makes sense because of content creation has been a thing abroad, you know. With us, it's still very much new in the market. It's rapidly growing, and I'm grateful for. But I'm just seeing the logistics of how everything was organized from the moment we landed to just being intentional about every single detail leading up to the actual evening of the event, and making sure that every single guest is taken care of. And the thing is, it wasn't a small work trip of like 15 influencers. There were buses of us, 3 big buses.
Guys.
So the logistics of running that may have been insane. And I mean, you're dealing with different personalities. Mihlali Ndamase, still water, sparkling. So it was absolutely amazing. And I think another thing that really motivated me as well in terms of being a digital entrepreneur is just seeing how the other ladies and other guys on the trip also navigate their content creation journey and drawing inspiration from different people. Because I mean, that's what it's all about.
A lot of us young women see you as, and hear me, but full. You've lived a very full 20s life. It's almost like a blueprint of how we would want life to be, you know, kind of focusing on your body, focusing on your mental health, focusing on your beauty, focusing on just the things that you want to thrive. Because you've also shared the most beautiful and vulnerable sides of you, what is your advice to the young women? Because I think a lot of us have the perception of the influencers and the influencer life, and we see the perfection and it's beautiful. But I think you've allowed a little bit of that vulnerability to say, hey, sometimes guys, go is very goes. Sometimes you are famba. So talk to us about that, because a lot of us and a lot of the content that we're seeing, especially on YouTube, stems from you. You've had that like Mihlali effect, to a lot of the YouTubers.
Thank you. I think my advice to young people is we always so career driven and work driven, and that's how we were raised to be. And I always told myself that I never ever want to live a life. I want to live a life where I'm successful and I have purpose, in what I do, purpose driven. However, I think looking after yourself is also one of the most important things. So me being vulnerable about mental health, for example, and weight loss journey, because for example, how you feel about yourself and it then also trickles into every single other aspect of your life. If I don't feel good about how I look, I may not perform as well at work, considering that I'm in the entertainment space. My mental health, that spills over into everything. So I think living a holistic life is making sure that you take care of every single part of yourself, not just the exterior but the interior as well. And in terms of being the blueprint of having lived life, I have done my mistakes. People have watched me go through it all, and I think everyone lives in a way where we go through lessons, we learn, we make mistakes, but maybe mine are more amplified because they are in the public eye. So I don't know, I mean, it's I don't know, it's like a double-edged sword, because you want to say, okay, I hope a young girl can take something from me and not make the same mistakes. Sure. But sometimes people have to learn on their own. So hopefully you can take the good, and mostly the good, from me.
We can definitely do that. Chat to us about the future, what we can look forward to. What's next for Mihlali Ndamase?
What's next for me? Well, we are definitely growing Treasury Designs. We are opening a rental space very soon. Yes, because we want to make sure that we accommodate all markets. And we're also expanding into tailoring, our customizing our own garments. Yes. And hopefully there will be something in the pipelines where you guys can see more behind the scenes of my life like you used to on YouTube, but on a grander scale.
Okay, girl.
Something reality. Yes.
This is the next step for you.
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah.
We have to pivot and grow.
And also, you are just at that level now where you have to be doing those kinds of things. Like, what else are you going to do? Where to from here for you?
From your lips to God's ears, I receive it.
Mihlali Ndamase, we absolutely love you. Where do we follow on the socials? Like, we don't know already. Like, we don't stalk you enough.
For those who don't know, at Mihlali_N on Instagram, on YouTube, Mihlali N, and on TikTok, Mihlali N. Same handle everywhere.
Keep the cameras rolling, please, for us, my girl.
And the next time you see us, our beats are going to be on your level. Trust and believe. We're
please do not show. They look absolutely gorgeous.
It is a 10 to 4 Central African time. Thank you so much, Mihlali Ndamase, for coming on the upside.
Thank you, ladies.
This is the Chart Toppers on Channel Africa.
Nkosi Ngiphile Mpanza, you are Zawadi ya Mungu. Could you tell us about the story? Because it is a Swahili name.
I'm